So, looking at our 6 traits of writing, we're going to go over the first 2 today. So, the first one is ideas. So, what we want to look for the ideas in our writing pieces, we want to make sure that the content, meaning what we're writing about, is clear and focused. When we're talking about clear and focused, we mean that I can tell exactly what you're talking about. If it's unclear and unfocused, I probably can't tell the point you're trying to get at. Next, we also want to make sure our ideas are relevant and contain specific details. If the material is irrelevant, it's completely off topic, it's not pertaining to what we're writing about, and we want to make sure the details are specific rather than generalized. We want to make sure we're being as specific as possible. Our main ideas need to stand out so that by the time we get to the end of our writing piece, I know exactly what you wanted me to know. The topic is explained. So, again, if our writing is clear, focused, we're using a lot of details, our main idea is clear, that means the topic has been fully explained. And then lastly, connections are made. So when we're putting all of this together, connections have been made, putting all of our ideas together to form a cohesive main idea. Next trait we're going to talk about is organization. We want to make sure when we're writing, it has a strong order and structure. So for narrative pieces, this will be just mostly a beginning, middle, and end. But when we get into informative essays and opinion essays, those will have a very specific order, starting with an introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. We also want to make sure it's easy to follow with effective sequencing and smooth transitions. If your writing is choppy and kind of goes out of order, it makes it kind of hard to follow along. And we also want to make sure we have smooth transitions so that ideas flow from one paragraph to another. Inviting beginning and satisfying resolution. When we say inviting beginning, that could be the beginning section of your narrative writing, but it can also mean your introduction paragraphs for your informative and opinion essays. We want to make sure we're setting it up nicely for the reader. And satisfying resolution, that can be the ending of a narrative story, and it can also be your conclusion paragraph for your informative essay and your opinion essay, making sure you're coming together with all of your ideas in one satisfying resolution.